and a warm welcome back to MDI. You joined me today. I've got Bear in the garden with me. I've got Boo Stead on camera. Thanks, Boo. Thank you very much. We've reached our 50th subscriber. I think we're up to 54 now. So thanks, Bear. Great efforts. We've decided we're going to do 2 giveaways because we've kind of got double interest on our channel at the moment. We've got the fossiling side and we like our prospecting. So we're going to do a little bit of a pay dirt giveaway, and in a couple of weeks we're going to do a fossil bag giveaway. So well, we love our planet, we care about it, and we reuse everything. Old timber, whatever it is, we like to reuse it. One of our favourite pay dirts we've had in the past is from the Flower Gold Wizard, and we've had quite a few pay dirts from him, as well as Gold Wise and the Old Mouldy and many other pay dirts, but we stick to a few favourites now. Gold Wise that Bear's got here today to sample in a bit. We reuse everything. I could throw it in the trash, but I'm not, so I'm going to use this bag because I've got a few empty pay dirt bags, and this in this bucket here is all of the pay dirt that me and my sons have bought in. So it's probably got iron pyrites in it, chunks of quartz. Well, I know it has, and there's all sorts of interesting little rocks and stones, and who knows what's in there. So we're going to make up a little. We're going to make up a special bag. So we just start with a little bit of pay dirt in there, and what we've got here is we're going to start with something just a little bit special because we are a bit made up with our journey so far. And what I have here, in here, apart from the red ironstone specimen that's quite reddish from Australia, this is Scottish gold. Comes from the Gold Wise brand, and you get gem pods, and you can collect Scottish tourmaline, which are absolutely stunning, and greens and pinky colours, and you get a nice piece of gold in there. I'm going to pick out this piece of gold here. Can you focus in on that, Boo Stead? There's a lovely little chunky piece of gold there. It's a little specimen. It's got a little bit of host rock in there, and it weighs about 0.15 of a gram. Have you focused in, Boo Stead?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's going in the bag. So we're going to gently pull this out now. Can I have some assistance here, Bear?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this top off now. I want you to pick that piece of gold out, that chunk there. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I can.
Well done. Right, so that is a lovely little chunk of gold. That is about 0.1516, I believe. So we're going to put that in there. Drop that in there, Bear. Nicely done. Right, so and we'll put that back in there. Now, so what else are we going to add into this? Well, we do have, could you hold that there for me? Thanks, mate. What we do have here is recently we got some sapphire slobber bags from the Old Mouldy, and he had visited the Queensland gem fields where you can find sapphires and rubies. And I believe it's the correct name, if I get it right, it's corundum. And so when it's blue, it's sapphires, and when it's kind of red, it's rubies. So I've got some mixed stones there that I've collected, separated, and I've got some more here that I've not actually gone through, and that is full of colours. I can see garnets in there, there's green, there's blue, there's red, there's yellow, there's some great colours. So I'm just going to, these come rough from the gem fields of Queensland, so we're going to shake some of them into there. That is quite a big chunk of corundum, very reddish. Now these can be cut and polished up, and you may get some use out of them. And I'm going to add a pile of them into there too. So they're uncut gems. I can see little garnets in there as well. There's some beautiful stones there. And we're also going to add in, they call this, what's the correct way of saying this? Lapis lazuli, is it, Ben?
Lapis lazuli.
Lapis lazuli. We can't quite decide on how you pronounce it, but it's very nice. It's been used in jewellery for thousands of years, and we're going to add a couple of pieces of this in. It's very stunning colour. We're going to drop a couple of pieces of that in too.
It's a nice blue.
It's very nice. And also what I've got here, I've got some bigger garnets and peridot. And the peridot comes from the old mouldy slobber bags. And it's a green stone, like a lime green stone. And they are stunning colour, absolute stunning colour. One, so there's a half a dozen in there, and there's a big ruby. It's been a bit river worn. It's got great depth and colour, and it may well be polished and cut to something that you might like to add to. So we're going to start practicing our jewellery making adventures shortly. We're getting ourselves set up. The new Moobidoo HQ is in process. It's just we get to paint the walls up and things like that, and I need to get the electric sorted because the lighting is pretty poor in there. So we're gonna have to get it better suited in there before we do anything else. Oh, look at that! I love it. And these come from the old mouldy too, and these come from the crystal and sapphire slobber bags. I'm gonna put in a beautiful smoky quartz crystal there. It's got some intrusions in there. It's got a beautiful point. Look at that, that's a beautiful little thing. We collect more all the time, so we're going to drop that little beauty in there too. So you have a nice mix of things to look at. Now what else can I drop in there? There I can drop in there, and what I've got here is, this is a little bit of old mouldy Australian gold. So this comes from West Victoria. And we're going to nip out a little bit of gold. I would weigh this. Can't find the digital scales. In our move, they are somewhere in a box somewhere. So you've got that lovely little Scottish specimen in there. That's about 0.15. And there's a nice little pile of gold. And this gold would have come from Reedy Creek in Australia. That's where Voger's prospecting Chris and his colleagues generally prospect. And that's pretty pure. That's been broke down quite a lot. There's a little bit of black sand in there, but that is pretty pure. Got some beautiful colours on that. And we're going to drop that in there too. You're going to have fun panning this out. That's like, right, and let's add a little bit more pay dirt in there. So, excuse me, Bear, you never quite know, because we have gone through this material, but I actually went through some material and accidentally missed a rather large little nugget. The biggest one I've got. I found it in that blue sieve the next day, so I almost missed it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So it could have been a bit of a calamity there. So I'm going to put in a couple of these. Now these are quite special, but I've got good numbers, so been very lucky. I mentioned the Goldwise gem pods. We've got some Goldwise pay dirt today. And these are Scottish tourmaline, and I love these stones. I've actually got another pod in the post, and we're going to use these in our jewellery making. These are quite rare stones, and I've got to be very careful I get this top. These are very rare stones. You can only collect them in kind of one place in Scotland, and the colours you get on them are unique to Scotland, I believe. So I love these stones. I'm going to put a couple of these Scottish tourmaline in. That one is like a beautiful little tube. It's almost like a little tube, and it's got a like little pendant all over it. The colour is amazing, and that's in the roughs. That's yet to be cleaned and polished. That's a little Scottish tourmaline, and I'm going to drop you another one in there too. Absolutely stunning colour, that one. So you've got in there, you've got sapphires and rubies from Queensland. You've got garnets from Reedy Creek. There's lapis lazuli, whatever it's called in there.
Yeah.
Other little gems. There's a nugget in there. I think we're about done. We're going to top this off. You never quite know what you're going to find in there. So there you go. It's coming to you in a flower gold wizard bag. I thoroughly recommend their channel. It's a great channel. who also does his pay dirts, and we've had some great success from his pay dirts, haven't we, Bear? Really good results and some fabulous gold in them. So that is it. This is our 50th subscriber giveaway bag. We're very excited about it, Bear, aren't we?
Very.
All we need is, we thought about this and how we'd like to fairly just give it away to someone. You can find my email address is in the channel page description, and all we ask is that you leave a comment on the video. We are going to give it 7 days from today, and we'll number the comments, and then we're going to just pick a number out of the hat, and I'm sure you can trust us on that. So we're going to number all the comments from 1 to 10, 20, however comments we may get. Then we're going to write their numbers on a bit of paper, throw them in a pot and pick a number out, and that person, it will be announced who has won, and then just email us and we will send this off to you. Oh, thanks for subscribing, we really appreciate it. Please do leave a comment if you want a chance at winning. There's a beautiful gold nugget in there, as well as the peridot, the garnets, the sapphires, the rubies. It's a great little bag to have. So this needs to go back in the vault, Bear. Can you go and put it away? I'll just slip it away in Movie Do HQ for me. And that's it. It's okay, you can walk across shop for a sec. We do our videos kind of off the cuff, because I enjoy a massive amount of YouTube content, and lots of people put a lot of effort in to editing and a lot of time doing that. You know, with my boys, and it can be a bit of a crazy life. So we are what is known as what, Bear? We are the one take.
Oh yeah, the one take wonders.
We are the one take wonders. We kind of film an episode. It's a little slice of our life and history, and then we put it out to share. This is probably the way we're going to go. We're not going to spend a lot of time editing videos. We're going to go out, film something, find something, and show you. And try and keep it a little more short and sweet, and then it's less impactful for us. Been waiting weeks for this. So anyway, now we are going to celebrate moving into the new HQ. We're not painted up yet, we've not got electrics yet, but we're still going to crack a bit of panning. So Bear, would you like to crack on with a bit of panning, fella?
Yes, I will.
All right, so, and what have we got on, what are we going to do today then, darling?
So today we're going to have some
English.
the Flower of Scotland, and we've got the monster bag.
It's called the Gold Ness Monster,
Oh, yeah, the
as
Gold
in the
Ness
Loch
Monster.
Ness Monster, the Gold Ness Monster. We do found some monster nugs in there.
Oh, yes.
That's where I found that 0.3 nug in there. So I do believe there's the promotion going on at the moment, so there may be a chance of a gold or silver bar in the bags if you're extremely lucky. So let's just get you set up. Are you going to go in the black pan, darling?
Yep.
Right. Let's get you some water in there. Oh, do you want to have a dry sieve first, and then we'll add some water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So Bear's going to open up his pay dirts now. All right. You can concentrate down onto little Bear, darling. Bear's going to pop open his bags and just run them through his sieve like that. Give him a good shake out. That's it, mate. Very nice. I'll take that off you. See, reuse. We'll probably reuse these in further giveaways. If I'm sending out pay dirt mixes and gemstone mixes and fossil bags, we're going to reuse these bags and keep them going. And there goes the second one in, the Flower of Scotland. Give it a good shake down. That's it, fella. Make sure there's no nuggy in the corner. Looking pretty good.
Looking good.
All right, would you have a little sieve then, darling?
All right.
Interesting material. Move about.
Don't see any
No.
silver or gold. That's all right.
Look very carefully. This is where I found that 0.3, and I didn't notice it until the next day. We got great results in the pan, but we didn't notice it. No. I think we're good, mate. So we'll put that to one side. That's going to make that a little easier to pan, isn't it? I mean, generally, there's not a lot of flower gold in the gold bars back. Sometimes there is. When I found black sand, we have found flour gold in the black sand. So to make sure we don't lose them, we're just going to have a little bit of jet dry in there. That'll do. And now we're going to add some water. See if I can... I don't know how. Get right. That'll wet, and then lift your pan up out of the way, and we'll get. So this is. Yeah, I think we can do it a bit quicker than this, can't we? Hang on. Excuse my moaning and groaning.
Need my help.
Still have a few little issues, but hey, here we go. Right, darling. There's some water in there. We're going to stick a little bit of jet dry in there too. That's it. Pops will park it himself down again, and away we go. Oh, is the camera down into that pan, Sunshine?
Yeah.
Let's get it right down onto the pan. So away you go, Bear. It's been a few weeks, darling. Don't forget to shake down again. Oh, we want to get that